If you clicked on this video and you thought the before and after looked pretty much the same, well, that's my thought too. I tried to whiten this piece because I saw a very popular video. I'll link to it right here. There's a very popular video released recently about how to take, his was a coolant reservoir, I think on a late model car, and it was yellow like this, and it went through the sulfamic acid and a couple other baths, and it came out really like new. And I couldn't get that result. I tried 3 methods, and none of them really did a great job on this. This is about a $100 part, so if you really care about a clean reservoir, then just buy a new one. So if you watch this video, hopefully this will save you some time. I'm using a metal bowl here with some hot water to really soften up these rubber hoses so I can pull them off without cracking any of the plastic. This is just simple green Max, and I'm doing about a 50-50 mixture with hot water. Yeah, I think the part is cleaner, especially on the inside. There's no more sediment or anything on the inside. There's a few rust stains here on the perimeter, right where it touches the bracket, and the cap is cleaner. I think there's a little bit of more detail to do in the lettering there. But this was really just a pre-wash to not contaminate the actual acid. It's going to go in the acid now. So 10 cups of filtered RO water, and this is 4 ounces. I'm going to use half of this, so 2 ounces of this sulfamic acid crystal powder. Kind of guessed on the concentration. I'm just trying to get this powder to dissolve in the liquid, which it looks like it is doing. So the concentration might be close enough. I think the trick on this is to let it sit for a long period of time. Make sure it submerges itself. It's about 2 hours worth, and I'm not seeing much change in the color. Still looks pretty yellow. In the other video, this water was, or this acid solution was really changing into a amber color, and I'm just not seeing that on this one. Perhaps it's not strong enough. This has been sitting in this sulfamic acid solution for several days, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of improvement at all. You can see it does still look yellow, especially there on the top. You know, this is a really old part. The one thing I do notice is that there used to be some rust stains right here where the metal bracket contacted the outside, and the rust stains seem to be gone, but the yellowing does not seem to be affected at all by this acid solution. Plan B is hydrogen peroxide. This is the stuff you can get at the drugstore, and it's a 3% active solution of hydrogen peroxide. So this is not going to get diluted with water. We're going to soak it directly in this. Apparently this is a little safer than just direct bleach on the plastic, and supposedly this with a little bit of Oxy-Clean might do the job in around 6 hours. We'll see. It's a slightly smaller container because I just don't have as much as this stuff. 2 of these containers was about $4, so this is not an expensive trial. I didn't show it on video, but I did add some Oxy-Clean. I did 1/4 teaspoon of Oxy-Clean. It's now been several days. I checked it every couple of hours. I didn't see any change in the color of the plastic or the color of the liquid. So this seems to be a very stubborn part. I mean, it's maybe cleaner than it was when I started, but I just don't see, other than the degreaser just cleaning it, I don't see much change in the plastic at all. Okay, this method is Comet with bleach and disinfectant cleanser, and I'm using the Grey Scotch-brite pad. This is kind of equivalent to maybe 600 grit, and so we're just gonna do a little elbow grease on this with some water and see if we can, kind of take first the top layer off the plastic and just expose some new plastic underneath that might be non-yellow. Who knows? I'm trying to hit the easy spots first, see if it even works. Plan D would be to reduce some white paint and just lightly dust this with white paint. But because this is a brake reservoir and brake fluid and paint don't really get along, I'm not even going to spend any more time on it. If you really care about a white reservoir, then they're available. I think it's about $100. I don't know about the quality, I've never seen one. But on my car, I'm a stickler for the budget, so that doesn't make it stop any faster, doesn't make it go any faster, so I'm going to run this one as is. I think it looks slightly better. So hopefully I might have saved you some time and a little understanding on this. If you've done this better than I have, just let me know and I'll give that a try too. Take care.